Hi everyone, Bada Bing here. I'm thrilled to say that I have just passed 10,000 subscribers. This is an incredible achievement. I never really thought I'd get this far, but over time these numbers have been increasing, and it's amazing that I'm able to make another milestone video. To celebrate 10,000 subs, I thought I'd once again show off my collection. Of course, to maximise your viewing pleasure, it's best to enjoy with a cup of coffee, so make sure you've got yours ready to go, and if you do, let's do this. Starting with the smallest, here is my Walther PPK gas blowback pistol by Maruzen. It's a full ABS constructed handgun that I've used several times on the field, as a last resort, and even as a primary. Performance isn't what it used to be, and the magazines don't hold gas anymore, so it's been retired from service. The Tokyo Marui G19 is another wonderful handgun that I've previously reviewed on my channel. It's a superb sidearm that's also spent time as my primary blaster, and its high performance has ensured many glories throughout my time with it. The HK45 by Tokyo Marui has been my workhorse since 2015. It's unmodified and in its original configuration. I've used it during the bitter cold winters and hot summers. The HK45 is a true skirmishing powerhouse. Another treasure of mine is the Tokyo Marui USP9 gas blowback pistol. Following my old review on this piece, I haven't really used it much. Not that it's incapable of delivering the goods, because it absolutely is, but I just don't want to put a scratch on it. If only they made a tactical version, I'd be all over that. Now here we have the WE F17 P320 gas blowback pistol, courtesy of SFC Airsoft. They sent me one for the review, and unfortunately towards the end of my evaluation, it developed a fault, so they kindly sent me another one so I could finish my review. For a metal slide handgun, the action is rather snappy, and it has a good weight and balance. Tap the card to see my review. Here's another pistol which was sent to me from those legends at SFC Airsoft, the SIG M17 licensed gas blowback pistol. I'm currently in the middle of testing this handgun, so I've yet to make an assessment on it. All I can say right now is it's built very well, and it's got a great kick in the hand. The last pistol in my collection was sent to me from Psionic Upgrades. This may look like your average WE G17 pistol, but this has been upgraded with a maple leaf hop-up chamber and its very own custom inner barrel, which features 3 grooves running the length of the inner barrel, and that's all topped off with an hop mod. The upgrades that Psionic provided within this humble WE17 allows it to extend the range and accuracy far beyond what is capable from a stock handgun. Review of this bad boy is coming up. Moving up to machine pistols now, and here's another Maruzen classic. The Type U or Micro Uzi pistol. This is entirely constructed of ABS plastic. I cannot stress to you how awful it is. The only good thing about this pistol is the insane rate of fire, and at one time it was capable of burning off the entire 50 round magazine in 2 seconds. Shame it's been discontinued. This is my most recent acquisition, and it's one that was partly paid for by the measly pennies I've earned through monetization, the WE MP5K gas blowback SMG. I've wanted one of these for ages, and this is one that I found on sale during the lockdown, which was second hand. It's in surprisingly good shape for being pre-owned, and it came with a couple of version 2 45 round magazines and a cheap airsoft red dot sight, which went straight on eBay. These things are so cool. I'm planning on converting a real HKSEF grip to fit this MP5, and perhaps a PDW stock at a later date. Now we come to another favourite, the WE MP5 A3. I reviewed this a few years ago, and back then it belonged to my friend, but I just had to have it, so we made a deal. I'm the third owner of this gas blowback subgun. It's been reliable, fun, and is one of WE's finest products. I really recommend it if you're looking for a gas MP5. Continuing with H&K now, you're starting to see a trend now, aren't you? Here's the recent MP5 A5 by VFC. This is a gas blowback submachine gun that fires from a 30 round green gas magazine, and it's VFC's current version 2 MP5. Its updated internals and gas system are a serious contender in the eyes of the WE MP5 series. It's such a tremendously good time, and it's stunning to behold. Moving on to the rifle category now, and up first we have the Tokyo Marui Scarlight Recoil Shock AEG. This is the one electric gun that I've allowed myself, and thanks to Wolf Armories for the wicked deal. I haven't done much with it since I bought it, and that's probably because AEGs aren't my thing anymore. I've used it a couple of times on the field, and it's alright, I guess. Resuming normal, and we are back to gas blowback rifles. This is the Tokyo Marui M4 MWS GBBR. And there's not really much more to say that I haven't already covered 1,000 times over. It delivers such stellar performance that it has dominion over every other gas in mag platform that has come before it. One or two people may question me on this, but the fact remains that countless amounts of players out there also recognise its prowess on the field. Furthermore, the explosion of aftermarket support for this GBBR has elevated it to the realms of a true phenomenon. Moving on to something completely different now, here's an M4, made by GHK. The Marui counterpart is truly amazing, performance is simply incredible. However, the GHK offers me the realism that the TM lacks. I get a greater kick from its feedback than its Japanese brother, both in its recoil and its general operating system. The action translates a harder metallic feel, and it's something I don't think I could part with. Over the past couple of years, GHK have been letting themselves down in regards to quality control, and this is disappointing to see. GHK, if you're watching this, sort it out. You're embarrassing yourselves. Bent receivers and stuff, jeez. Staying with GHK now, and here is my AKMN GBBR. This is probably my most favourite gas rifle, and it's been part of my collection since 2013. The 40-round magazines hold a ton of gas, and it has no issues ripping through the entire load of BBs with one trigger pull. In fact, it loves running on fully auto. The action runs like a train, cycling away until it's empty. I don't tend to do much upgrading, so this AKM is fairly close to original when concerning the internals, and it does me just fine. Here's another recent purchase, and it's a gas rifle that really is one of the best, the WE G36C. Some players might be laughing when I mention the WE gun holds a distinction close to the top, but in this case it's certainly true. These rifles are such great fun, and are known by veteran gas rifle users to be reliable, durable, and best of all, affordable. The WE G36 is one of the first gas rifles I bought myself all those years ago, and it's the platform which I learnt the craft with. It's a rifle which I'd always recommend to new gas rifle users. Finally, we come to this big boy battle rifle, the Umarex licensed HKWE G3 gas blowback rifle. It uses some of the same internals as its little brother, and that's probably not a good thing for durability. The recoil on this beast will destroy the hammer. Not only have I personally had this happen, but many other users too. Z-Parts have created a steel hammer set, so that would be a worthy investment to keep this gas-powered jackhammer going. Aside from the hammer, and one or two other minor niggles, this rifle is such good fun, and capable of launching BBs out to 70 meters right out of the box. So, here we are. This is the family photo. What do you think? I'm actually glad I don't have any more. Getting it all in one frame is beginning to be a nightmare. First world problems, I guess. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this breakdown of items within my collection. It hasn't changed too much since my last video on this subject, and I expect most of these will remain in my possession if I make another milestone armory video. A gargantuan thanks to everyone that has been with me, right from my very first videos, to those of you that have found me along the way. Furthermore, those companies that have sent me some cool pieces of kit to review, you guys are awesome, and I cannot thank you enough for investing in this channel. I enjoy the dialogue that I have with you guys in the comments, on Facebook, and on Instagram. It's always nice to see newcomers become frequent regulars. I'm very lucky to have such a chilled out and active subscriber base. Making these videos in my particular style can be quite time consuming and tough to do on a regular basis because of work and other stuff. I do the best with what I have, and I'll continue to do so under my own steam. Thanks for watching the video, my friends. If you haven't already done so, why not subscribe and stay notified when a new video goes live. If you want to see regular updates, join me over on Facebook and Instagram. I'll see you there. Until next time, look after yourselves. Catch you in a bit.